Hello everyone, my name is Shaoxin Yu. Today my topic is about AWS lake formation. Let me do some introduction for you. AWS lake formation is a service that makes it easy to set up a secure data lake in a matter of days. Data lake is a centralized, dedicated, and secure repository that stores all your data in both raw and analytical formats. However, in today's environment, the setting and management of data lake involves a large number of manual, complex, and time-consuming tasks. This work includes loading data from different sources, monitoring these data flows, setting partitions, and the management keys, defining conversion tasks, and monitoring operational scenario. Using lake formation to build a data lake is as simple as defining the location of the data and the data access rights and security policies you want to apply. Lake formation collects and catalogs data from the repository and the object storage system. Move the data to the new Amazon S3 data lake, cleans and categorizes data. The user has access to centralized data directory that describe the available data sets and appropriate uses. Now we are going to talk about the three features of the lake formation. The first one, build the data lake quickly because we can import the data from both internal and external sources. We can import data from an SQL server and Oracle databases running in Amazon RDS or hosted in Amazon EC2. Both bulk and incremental data loading is supported. You can also use lake formation to move data from on-premises databases by connecting with Java database connectivity. Identify your target sources and provide access credential in console. And lake formation reads and loads your data into the data lake. Using lake formation, you can also put in semi-structured and unstructured data from other S3 data sources. And lake formation can collect and organize data sets like logs from AWS CloudTrail, AWS CloudFront, and so on. And besides, lake formation also can transform data. Lake formation can perform transformation on your data, such as rewriting various data formats of consistency to ensure that the data is stored in analytic-friendly fashion. Lake formation creates transformation templates and schedule jobs to prepare your data for analysis. And last but not least, provides self-service access to data because it can label your data. You can label your data with business metadata, and in addition, you can enable self-service access. Thirdly, we can discover relevant data for analysis. With lake formation, your users enjoy online, text-based search and filtering of data sets recorded in the central data catalog. They can search for relevant data by name, contents, sensitivity, or any other custom labels you have defined. Nothing is perfect. Now we are going to talk about the drawback and the challenge of the AWS lake formation. The first one is complexity of building data pipeline. We commonly need to manage both the hardware infrastructure and dealing with outage and downtime when we build our own on-premise infrastructure. And the second one is the maintenance cost. Aside from the upfront investment needed to purchase server and storage equipment, there are some ongoing management and operating costs when operating an on-premise data lake. And the third one is the scalability. If you want to scale up your data lake to support more user or bigger data, you will need to manually add and configure servers. After my briefly introduction about lake formation, let's see how it works. Here is the diagram of this process. First, identify existing data stored in S3 or relational and NoSQL databases and move the data into a data lake. Then, crawl, catalog, and prepare the data for analytics. Then, provide your users secure self-service access to data through their choice of analytical service. Other AWS service and third-party applications can also access data through the service shown. Lake Formation manages all of the tasks in the orange box and it integrates with the data stores and service shown in the blue boxes. Maybe some of you have the question, who will use the lake formation? And here is three companies that who use the lake formations: Panasonic, Life360, Accenture, and Panasonic Avonic Corporation is the world-leading supplier of in-flight entertainment and communication system. We want to create a data platform with the ability to manage the security setting for all the different applications in our environments. With AWS Lake Formation, we can now define policies once and enforce them in the same way everywhere for multiple services we use, including AWS Glue and Amazon Athena, said Anana Deskania, Director of the Cloud and Data Service at Panasonic Avonic. The enhanced level of control gives us secure access to data and metadata for columns and tables, not just for bulk objects, which is an important part of our data security and governance standard. How to create a lake formations. Here are some screenshots that I related to the process I create the lake formations. And you just need to register an account and then follow the instruction to set up your own database. And maybe the picture is too small and it's not enough time for me to explain the whole process. And I will put some detail. I will put this detail in my Word report. And if you are interested in it, you can read my Word report for more details. And I hope it will help you to deal with your problem. Finally, here is the reference of these presentations, and thanks for listening.